Good morning, everyone. My name is Sarah Wojcicki Jimenez, and on behalf of the Legacy Pointe developers, Steve Luker and Dirk McCormick, welcome to the groundbreaking for the Shields Sports Park. We want to thank each and every one of you for being here today, and we could not have arrived today without your support, whether that be by making a critical vote, becoming a sponsor, signing up to finance the project, or cheering for the project every step of the way. A special thanks to Shields, who has been a wonderful business and community leader since they opened their doors here more than a decade ago. They've also been a huge sponsor of this sports park. If you're like me, growing up in Springfield and playing club or high school sports, or you have kids or grandkids who are now playing sports, you know the importance of these kinds of facilities, what it will be for players, coaches, parents, and the entire community. I know we are very excited about this project. And this is truly a public-private partnership that will be a once-in-a-generation project that will serve our community and youth of our region for years and years to come. This will help transform our community by bringing families from all over the region to play at the sports park and also stay, play, and hopefully spend a lot of money here in Springfield and Sangamon County. Yay. One of the earliest champions of the project is the Springfield-Sangamon Growth Alliance and its leader, Ryan McCready. Ryan?
Thanks.
Hey, Ryan.
Thank you. Now for my next trick. Thank you, Sarah. And the Growth Alliance is very excited about this day and about this development. On behalf of the board members and the staff of the Springfield-Sangamon Growth Alliance, we just want to say thank you to the community, to all the supporters, to all the people that took our phone calls late at night and agreed to meet with us and talk about this. Today we get to see this project move from concept to construction, and that's what we all are hoping for. A special thank you to Steve Luker and Dirk McCormick, bringing this together to make this project a reality. I don't take for granted business leaders like these gentlemen who are not afraid to dream big, take risk, and to gather a lot of parties together to help bring these things to reality. And we're eternally grateful for your investment in our community and your confidence in our community to be able to have a project like this. This project will change how Springfield sees Springfield. It'll change how other people see Springfield. It's a sign that we can achieve big things in our community when we work together between the public sector, the private sector, all the local governmental bodies, the financial institutions. As you learn more about how this project came to reality, you're going to discover that there are many institutions and individuals involved that probably will never take credit for what they did, but we're grateful for what they did. They showed a tremendous amount of courage, and I talk a lot about the word courage. There were courageous votes that had to be taken at local governmental meetings by city council members and mayors and county board members and school board of education members who had to spend a lot of time going through this because of their agreement with the sports complex. Park districts, Lincoln Land Community College, I'm going to miss somebody, the Sangamon County Board, and I might get in trouble, but I'm just all the local governmental bodies that stepped up to support this. We're grateful for that courage. We're grateful for that support, and absent that, we would not be standing here today. So every one of those steps was very, very important. We believe this will be the best youth sports destination in Illinois because of the outdoor and indoor facilities, its proximity to interstates, and central location in Illinois to attract athletes across the region. Our city already has many fine attractions within our 10 or 15 minutes of the sports complex. One of the many great things about living in Springfield is you can get most places in 10 or 15 minutes. We have great restaurants, historic sites, great recreational opportunities, hiking and biking trails, all for folks to be able to experience, and like Sarah said, to spend a lot of money here. We know that'll happen. Sports tourism is a great way to separate people from their money, and we want to do it actually here in Springfield to benefit our local businesses. Our kids and families travel often across the Midwest region to experience sports activities. We'll be happy to have a state-of-the-art facility here for them to be able to utilize. But especially to see our District 186 students use this facility is going to be an outstanding addition to what we had hoped to accomplish. The Board of Education, working closely with the developers, entered into a very unique and innovative agreement to provide support for the complex and to allow these students to be able to use this facility that exists right in their own town. And I think that's just a crowning achievement. So thank you to the Board of Education for taking the time to enter into that. The 70-plus acre development will be flexible with multi-use indoor and outdoor facilities. Lighted turf fields will be built out here to be able to support major baseball, softball, soccer, and youth sports tournaments. There'll be a 190,000 square foot dome that will include courts for volleyball, basketball, and indoor turf use. To give you an idea how big that is, you can see the Shields Sporting Goods store right behind us. It's at least that tall and twice as long. That'll be the size of that dome. It'll be very obvious. You won't drive past it and miss it. The indoor facilities inside that dome will have 8 basketball courts, 16 volleyball courts, performance areas, and turf training areas. The outdoor facilities will have multi-purpose fields that can host baseball, softball, football, soccer games, and whatever new sport becomes popular in the future. We're grateful for businesses that exist out here right now that made investments out here and have stayed out here through this entire time. Businesses including Shields, Spring Hill Suites, Ingrained, Casa Real, Legacy Pointe Eatery, and others. We appreciate your commitment to this development, and we're excited that this day is going to show up for you. My wife and I spend a lot of time talking to our kids about doing the hard things in life, the great rewards that come from addressing challenges and taking risk. I guess I'll close with a quote from Albert Einstein, not that he's a famous philosopher, but he said, "I have little patience with scientists who take a board of wood, look for its thinnest part, and drill a great number of holes where drilling is easy." Nobody can say this project was easy. However, I think we can all say that it was worth every bit of effort and determination and collaboration and conversation that it took to get here. And I look forward to having many more days like this as our community continues to be courageous and take on challenges. Thank you.
The Shields Sports Park would not be possible, like Ryan said, without the public governing boards that needed to take action in one way or another, including Springfield District 186, the Sangamon County Board, Springfield Park District, the SMEA Board, SMTD, Capital Township Board, Lincoln Land Community College, and the Springfield Airport Authority, as well as the previous and current City of Springfield administrations, aldermen and women, who have worked with the developers on several major components, including the hotel and sales tax revenues designations and a new business district. If you represent any one of those groups, please stand and be recognized. And I know some of you are standing in the back, so if you could just wave real quick. We can see you. Okay, good to see you. Thank you very much for coming. I'd like to introduce at this time Springfield Mayor Misty Buscher to talk about what she believes this will mean for the capital city.
Thank you so much. Thank you all for coming. What a great turnout this is, and what an exciting week for Springfield. New flights to the Springfield Airport yesterday, and then this today. Before I talk about what this is going to do for the capital city, I would be remiss to not point out a couple of groups that are here. First of all, we have some students from District 186 here, so a great round of applause to them, standing in the front. And we're going to have to ask some of them to come back because we have some seniors over here and here that may not be able to play on this field because they're going to go away to college. The young lady to my left, I understand, was in the Softball World Series. Is that correct? So look at that. Local celebrity here, you all. I also see members from the MacArthur Boulevard Association here, and I would be remiss to not talk about them. They are a hardworking neighborhood association who has been a champion for this, so please just raise your hands. MacArthur Boulevard, thank you. And then my last thank you, well, not really my last, because I probably have two, but we have a lot of elected officials here who moved the ball forward, and as Sarah said, current and previous administrations, so thank you to all of you. And then most of all, the Growth Alliance. Without Ryan McCrady's leadership and the Growth Alliance's support, we wouldn't be where we are today. So just another round of applause for the Growth Alliance.
Thank you.
This project will mean $25 million in direct spending annually in your city. It's going to mean 50,000 more hotel rooms that will need to be created. How great is that? As a former bank executive, I need to make a special shout out. There are a lot of community banks who came together to create a participation loan for the bond financing of this project. Without those local banks, this also could not have been possible. So please raise your hand if you're a part of that group. We are very, very thankful for that. I want to let you all know that this puts Springfield on the map for sports tourism. You will have people coming to the community who have never been here and may never have come here. So please always remember, and my favorite part about our city is our citizens and our community. When they're here, tell them where the great places are to eat that you love to go to. Tell them where all to visit, because that's what they want to hear, is they want to hear from you, the citizens. This is your project. So I just want to say, please be a good champion for our community as we bring all these visitors into our town. And just thank you all again for coming.
Thank you very much, Mayor. This project would not be possible without some very large sponsors, private supporters at our vision partner level like Bank of Springfield and Mammoth Sports Construction, and at our highest pinnacle partner level, Shields and Springfield Clinic. Springfield Clinic will serve as the official health and performance partner here at the sports park. Springfield Clinic's Vice President of Business Development, Cal Thomas, is here to tell you a bit more about why they got involved.
Okay, well, thank you, everyone. What a great day. You know, being somebody that's from this community, born and raised in Central Illinois, I could not be more excited to be representing Springfield Clinic about this exciting development in our community. So thank you. Thank you very much. I'd like to echo what Sarah, Ryan, and Misty have said as it relates to all the contributors to this project. Thank you for all your support. It's been a fun, interesting 2 to 3 years, and we're looking forward to continuing those efforts moving forward. And thank you to you guys, Ryan and Misty, for helping us think through this and working with the City Council on getting this project across the finish line. You know, Springfield Clinic is extremely excited, as Sarah mentioned, to be the exclusive health and performance partner of this project. We're also honored to sit next to Shields as it relates to being the pinnacle partner of this overall development. So thank you for that opportunity, and we don't take that for granted. You know, Springfield Clinic works very hard every day to come up with innovative, modern approaches to healthcare. And we see this as an opportunity to do so that carries along many other projects that we have throughout the community, not only here in Springfield, but what we have throughout the region. So we look forward to sharing with you what those services look like. A few to name today. We are going to be expanding upon our already robust sports medicine and rehab program. We've got Dr. Dye sitting over here to my left. We also are excited to announce that we will be forming, new to this region, a partnership with many local companies as it relates to truly a unique performance enhancement program, something that we haven't done in this region to date. In addition to that, a couple teasers on some of the things that we've evaluated as we've traveled the country and looked at these partnerships. We've seen an opportunity that not many have taken full advantage of. So we look forward to showing you what our plans are related to multi-specialty urgent care services for the preventative side of healthcare, as well as something that is really new to this industry, which is a marriage between the medical oversight, and fitness for people of all ages. So stay tuned. We're excited to share with you what that really looks like. And thank you again for letting us be a part of today.
When the Shields Sports Park opens in 2025, it will serve thousands of families throughout the year. The sports facilities companies will manage the park and bring major baseball, softball, soccer, and other sports tournaments that will mainly fill these facilities on the weekends. But during the week, there will be time available for local partners to use the facilities, including the Springfield Area Soccer Association, SASA. Can we hear it for SASA? Yeah. These guys. Springfield District 186 athletes. We have a couple up here and a couple in the crowd. The hitting center, I think, Bob is here. Yep. There he is, Bob. And many, many others who will sign up in the future. This complex will be very focused on the youth, and that's what this is all about. Springfield District 186 Executive Director of School Support, Jason Nguyen, and Springfield High School student, and I didn't know, World Series participant, Mia Volpert, are here to tell us what they're looking forward to. So Jason first, and then Mia. Thank you.
Good morning. When Superintendent Gill and I sat down with Steve and Dirk 3 years ago, we saw what a great opportunity this sports park could be for District 186 and its student athletes. Our Board of Education saw that vision as well and voted for some things that allowed us to partner, and we are thrilled to be at a groundbreaking today for this facility. District 186 is excited to see the vision for a top-notch facility for our athletes in this city become a reality. One that not only boosts our community's growth, but also encourages local families to stay on weekends and support the local community. District 186 is delighted to welcome the Shields Sports Park as a valuable addition to the community, and we look forward to utilizing it for our athletic teams. As we continue to develop middle school baseball and softball players and make sure that our high school athletes have opportunities, we know that this sports park is going to provide those things for them, rain or shine. And that is a great thing for our athletes in the community, because right now, if it rains during baseball and softball season, we are at home. We are not playing outside. So this is going to be a great opportunity for them. And Mia is going to talk to you a little bit about that opportunity as being a World Series champion for softball.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Mia Volpert and I'm a junior at Springfield High School. Being able to have the opportunity to have access to this new athletic complex, I'm very grateful. Baseball and softball has a lot of difficulties with weather and imposes many challenges, but having access to these turf fields is a fantastic opportunity for us. Thank you.
We are building this facility for this generation and generations to come. They will grow up and play here, and hopefully look back on this moment and say, I remember when they built that Shields Sports Park, and so many cool things have happened in Springfield since then. We know there will be more groundbreakings ahead, but today we celebrate this one, and again are here to thank all of the people who made this a reality today. It's now time to break ground. We have a few housekeeping measures. One, there are shirts and hats that are free while they last over here. Jose, if you wave your hand. Don't bombard him all at once. And there's also a lot of cookies, and we don't want to pack those up. So take one home to your family, etc. If you are invited to join the developers and mayor with a shovel, please make your way to the dirt pile over, hold on one second, with a large sign. Your name or organization's name is on the shovel. We will then have everybody get in position, including the media. We'll get all set, and then we'll have everyone turn the dirt. On behalf of the developers, Steve and Dirk, thanks again for coming. If you could make your way over to the groundbreaking. Thank you.
just do a few photos, them just standing and smiling, and we'll do the